everyone, it's Sami from Sami's Sweet Life, and today we are talking February stack. Now I am very excited about this video because I had a rough January stack. I found a couple of things were just not working for me. I complained in my mid-month planner girl chit chat video about a couple of the things that just were not working out. I really just wasn't a fan of changing the weeklies up, and I really just need a complete change for February. So I am going to be using the Makselife Folio system. This is a Moxie Folio. They do come in gray and then this color, which is so beautiful. I think this is called Luna. It's a really dark, deep teal, and I just love it so much. And it is a very stiff kind of folio system, just like a traveler's notebook, but it's set up to where it, has all the little doodad pockets and a pin loop, and it's stiff like an actual like trapper keeper style thing. It's got the magnetic closure, so it closes really nicely, and it's just a beautiful, sleek item. It is vegan leather, and it's got the little like texture on it, and it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful product, and it holds 4 notebooks. So you can see I've got 4 little notebooks in here. This is an A5 system, so I have lots of little A5 notebooks to go with this. For now, I've got 4 in here that I'm going to start the month with. I've got a daily planner from Erin Condren right there. It's just got a little daily format, which I'm excited about. So that's going to be my day-to-day planner. And then in here, I'm also going to be trying out the companion notebooks, which are the Makselife little A5 system. It does not have weekly pages. It just has all the goal setting stuff in it. So it's just goal setting. And that way I have all my goal setting stuff in this little book. And then I also have a wellness planner. What in the world is that? Oh, the garbage truck is here. It's like, what is that noise? It's like Armageddon. All right, the garbage truck is slowly making its way away. I also put one of the Erin Condren wellness journals in here. I will use this for exercise and food tracking. And then the last one is just a lined notebook. I can use this for whatever kind of notes I need. And I plan on changing this out from week to week. So in my plan with me's, I will show you guys what this looks like. I do have quite a few different like weekly and daily type of planners in this A5 size that will work with the Moxie Folio. So I will be rotating things out and testing out lots of different planners and notebooks and various things in this system, but I want to make it all fit within here. And then speaking of Makselife stuff, the Makselife stencil bookmark is now back in stock. I want to make sure I mention it for you guys because this thing sold out super quick when it first came out, and now it is back in stock. I've been using this in Plan With Me's. I've been mentioning it, and it has not been in stock for a while, but I just love all these cute little banner shapes. I really haven't used these checklists yet, but they are super cute as well. I just happen to really love like all these little banner shapes, and I definitely recommend picking one up. If you're in the market for a stencil, this one's a really nice one. It's got the straight edges too. That's gonna be the main February fun right there, is just using the Moxie Folio. Now I have one thing that I am taking out of rotation. It is the bullet journal. Now I did not have fun using this. I wanted to love it. I'm just not go with the flowy enough for this. I didn't like my handwriting in it. I didn't like my brush lettering in it. I didn't like any of the things I tried to work on in here, and I just didn't love it. I'm just not creative enough or flowy enough to really get into this. So I used it for some list things. I'm keeping track of books in here, but I'm not setting it up for February. I don't have any plans for like specific February things. I didn't even use most of the January pages. I did end up adding a few things like a coffee list where ranking different coffees and things. I set up a list of charcuterie favorites and ideas for more charcuterie things. I set up this podcast list, and then I set up the read thing. So I want to read 100 books, but not necessarily this year, but I'm keeping track of what books I am reading in here. So things like that will still go in here, but it's more like long-term list type of things, and it's not anything creative. I didn't even doodle in here at all. I had really like high hopes, good intentions, and totally had zero follow through for using this. It just did not do it for me. It just gave me a little bit of anxiety, honestly. Like I really don't want to mess it up, so I didn't really want to do much with it. And I had so many other fun planner things that really did like bring me joy and fill my creative cup, and this one wasn't it, which is unfortunate. I love the acrylographs I got. I love the paper of this one. I love the glittery sparkliness on the outside, but just like from a monthly setup standpoint, this one is not it for me. It's just not it. So I will play around with it a little bit, do some list making in it, but it is totally going out of the rotation for like February setup stuff. And I apologize, I am a little under the weather. I'm yet again sick with one of the little kid colds. This one's not nearly as bad as the December one, but it's just making me sound all nasally, and I've been blowing my nose a ton. It's just been one after the other. So it's just unfortunate, but going along with the Folio system, I've got lots of different things I can try with it. I do use this one for scrapbooking, but I thought for 1 week at least, I'll use it as a weekly planner because that's, you know, that's what it's intended to be. It's so beautiful. Let's see, we'll find an actual page. It's so beautiful with the colors and it's horizontal, so you guys know I love it. I'm gonna use it as an actual weekly 1 week with the Folio because it's so pretty. And then I also have a Clever Fox that I'm gonna use 1 week with the Folio as well. So I've got lots of different fun options, lots of different gratitude journals and wellness journals and all sorts of things to go along with it that I'm just gonna change out from week to week, and that's gonna be just fun, trying out different things. So I've got a stack of my tried and true goodness that's still gonna stay in with rotation for February. Some of these things are just things I use like 1 time a day, and then other ones are things that I refer to just during specific moments. And yeah, each of them has its own purpose. It is quite a big stack, like stacking it all up. It's quite a big stack of things for planning, but I use each thing individually, and I really have liked compartmentalizing everything. I think in previous years I've tried to put everything in one book and it just made it really chaotic and cluttered, and now I can just grab what book I need for what specific purpose I have for it, and it's worked out really well, at least so far this year. And I may find that it's too much or annoying to flip through different books, but I have a nice setup where I have a little room on my desk. I can have these all kind of upright and just pull out the one I need for the specific purpose. I am going to be still using the self-care planner from MOMAGENDA, but I'm also going to be using that wellness in the A5 size some of the weeks. So it just will depend on what week I feel like using what. Like this one doesn't fit in that A5 folio system, so I want to try out those A5s that will fit in that system, and then other weeks I will use this one. That will be just something that will rotate in and out this month. I have been using it pretty much every day for January, but this month I'll be trying out other wellness type things, so that one will not get used every day. Of course, I'm going to be using my Makselife. I use this for tracking goal wins and also for goal setting. I do love the bigger weekly pages, but I'm going to try out the A5 companion notebooks because I haven't done that yet. So I really love these big giant 7x9 pages for goal setting, but I will be probably duplicating that because I want to fill up this whole book, but I also want to try out the companion notebook. So I will be giving that a try sometime throughout February, but I will be still sticking with this one because I just love it so much. And then for content planning for stuff for this channel and stuff for my scrapbook channel, I have the golden coil, and I've been loving this setup. I love the page that I picked out for this. It gives me room to write some video notes and things. On one side is a dot grid, and then on the other side it's got a little calendar for the week, and then also 2 checklists. So I end up breaking it up between like what I want to film and what needs to be edited, and then I write out my schedule here, and then I have room for like video notes and future ideas on the other side. And I've been really liking this. I think I will be sticking with this throughout the year. It's just part of my planner stack. I sit down with my laptop and have this open, and so I know what videos need to be edited and scheduled and all that jazz to go along with this channel. That way I'm making sure I'm filming everything I need to film, make sure I'm editing everything I need to edit, and it's just keeping me way more organized and way more on top of all my video ideas and video steps in the process. So I love this one. I'm really impressed with it. I did not expect to love this one as much as I do. And then you guys know one of my big goals this year is to start learning Japanese, and I have had so much fun with this. I ended up having a 2-part system here. I ended up setting up a digital notebook in the iPad, just in GoodNotes, and I really, really like it. It's a Makselife digital notebook, and it's so cool. I have a video outlining all the digital products from Makselife, and so I just use that notebook, and I have all of my learning PDFs and things in that notebook, so I can highlight things, I can rewrite everything I need to. And then I also have this little sterling ink. This is a full year B6, and I'm just using these weekly pages to write out pertinent vocabulary. So I'm writing out the hiragana or katakana, whatever alphabet they're written in, and then I write out the English. I don't write out the romanji, which is the more phonetic spelling. I make sure I'm like translating the symbols as I'm reading and writing. I'm learning their alphabet and not just relying on English, basically, not relying on phonetic sounding stuff. So I've got that part, and then in the back here I'm working on like grammar lessons and other vocabulary and just writing everything out. I've been practicing the letters, like writing out my letters, and of course it's all chicken scratch and I definitely have to practice a bunch, but I like having this 2-pronged system where I've got all of my printables and PDFs and stuff in the digital form. I can also write in here if I want to, and I have all sorts of written stuff here too. So I will flip through this book and review some of the vocab and stuff, but this you know, it's one specific time of day where I sit down with my lessons and go over it. So that's been working out really well. And then I have one more sterling ink. Within the next couple months, I'll have a couple more sterling inks, but this is the one that I use for gratitude and like cutesy planning. I really have liked this one. Like, using all the stickers, it's a sticker sneeze, it's highlighting, it's doing a little bit of brush lettering, and I use this one every week in January, and I will continue to use this one. It's just my like fun, creative one. It's just stickers and fun. And then I also put gratitude on the monthly spreads, which I'm not gonna show. Like all my gratitude goes in here, or like the best moment of the day is written in there. And then in the back I have journaling, which again, not going to show. It's really personal gratitude journaling. And I have this set up for tomorrow. Like I have the page all cutesy. I use some washi tape and stickers here and there. And then I also did one other thing recently. I showed in a plan with me. I put in my Tombow swatches. So I've got that whole little page set up. But most of this in the back is just gratitude journaling, talking about what I'm excited about. I write out a couple of affirmations here and there, but it's really just like mindset, happy-go-lucky stuff in this one. So that one I really like. I did stick a sticker on here from Paper Bits Co. They have these cute little bears. I really like the little sticker I got there. And then in the middle, towards the end of January, I decided to start implementing morning pages. And that is where you journal and you just like clear your mind. It can be whatever you want to write about. There's no set thing. Like the sterling ink is just like gratitude, forward excitement for things like that. It's happy thoughts. This one can be whatever is on my mind. I just kind of clear my mind in the beginning of the day. And I really liked this. I set it up. It just says morning pages on the front flap. This is a Makselife Coil notebook, and I really like the size of this one. It's really beautiful, and the covers are beautiful for these. So I'm just giving it a try for my morning pages, and so far I really liked it. It's like week 2 of this, and I really liked it so far. It's just clearing my brain, and generally speaking, morning pages is you just write a couple of pages. Some days it's just one page for me. It's something that's new and I'm not really used to it yet. So it's just kind of like stream of consciousness, trying to write out whatever you're thinking. And it's hard for me. So far it's a really big challenge, but I really liked doing it. It definitely like clears your mind. That will still continue to be in my rotation. And then last but not least is fitness. So I've got my 2 little fitness planner system here. I've got my INK+VOLT. This is where I kind of plot out how I want the week to go. And I have some goals and some 30-day challenges in here that I write out. And then this is the day-to-day writing down whatever classes I've done for the day. And I've really liked this one so far. I've got a space for miles for my rides and then a space for steps. I've been really trying to keep track of steps every day. So this one is great for that. And I've so far really liked it. I've mostly stickered this whole book up. There's like stickers covering up various things or put in various spots in this one. So it's kind of chunky already just because of all the stickers I've stuck in it. But I really like this 2 system where I can write out like my weekly spread and have my fitness goals written in here in more detail. And then all of the actual workouts go in here. And I think that covers everything. That seems like a lot of planners, but again, it's like things I use one time a day at most. They're not things that I'm like constantly flipping through or using. The only one that I pull out a bunch of times is this little like mini one, and it basically like sits on the island. So when I have a free moment and I feel like writing something down, I can pull this out and just journal a little bit in here. But other than that, all of the other ones just sit in here and I use them in the morning or the evening, or like right after I work out, I'll use the fitness planner. It seems like a lot, and it definitely seems like a crazy planner lady thing, but I feel like it's manageable, especially like I'm a planner addict, I'm planner crazy, I want to review all the planners for you guys. I really like having everything compartmentalized like that, so I really like this system so far, and I'm really excited to use the Folio system this month. It's gonna be really fun to test it out and use different things. It's been sitting on my desk since like November, and I've been really wanting to play around with it, so I'm excited to dive into it this month after having some problems with the weeklies not working out so great. I'm excited to dive into something totally different from the planners I've tried for January. So anyway, that is it. I hope you guys like this video. There are new customer coupons for various companies, and I also have affiliate links down below for you guys. So if you are interested in any of the planners you saw, I would love it if you would use my links. That really helps support my channel. It doesn't change anything on your end, but it really helps me out. It helps me grow this channel. So if you use those coupon codes or referral codes, thank you so much for doing that. It really helps support this channel. And last but not least, let me know what your planner stack is looking like for February. I would love to know what planners you guys are into right now. I always find the best interesting recommendations from you guys. I love when you guys leave me comments and let me know what you guys are using. And that's it. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.